Here's how to find the vertical asymptotes of a function. So a lot of times you'll be given a function like this and asked to identify if it has any vertical asymptotes. One way to find them would be to graph it using something like Desmos and see where the function blows up. However, I'm going to show you a simpler way to do it without graphing. The key to finding vertical asymptotes is to figure out what values of x cause the function to break and divide by 0. In this example, we see that when x is equal to 2, the whole denominator becomes 0, and so dividing by 0 would cause the function to blow up. This is also called a discontinuity. So now we just say there is a vertical asymptote at x equals 2, and you're done. Sometimes functions will be a little tricky and require some extra work. However, the strategy is still the same. Just try to find out what values of x make the denominator equal to 0. In this case, we can factor the bottom and see that it turns into x plus 1 and x minus 2. This would lead us to believe that the function has vertical asymptotes at x equals -1 and x equals +2, since either number will make the denominator equal to 0. However, we have to be careful here and also factor out the top to make sure nothing cancels. In this case, the numerator factors to x minus 3 and x minus 2, so we are going to cancel the x minus 2 on the bottom. This is also called a removable discontinuity. Now we can see that our function only has one vertical asymptote at x equals -1, and we're done. Vertical asymptotes can also occur in trig functions, but the reason for this is still dividing by 0. Take tangent, for example, which from graphing we can see has a bunch of vertical asymptotes at odd intervals of pi over 2. These vertical asymptotes occur because tangent can also be written as sine divided by cosine. And if we remember our unit circle, cosine is equal to 0 at pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, and so on. So since the denominator is equal to 0, tangent will also have vertical asymptotes here. You can use this same strategy to find the vertical asymptotes for other weird trig functions, like secant or cosecant. Just figure out what makes the denominator equal to 0. And there you have it. That's how to find vertical asymptotes for functions.
Nice!